Okay, so let's go forward a day, despite being told to go back a day. Because it seems like a bad idea to go for, I said it all wrong. Let's go forward a day instead of going back 4 days, because it seems like a bad idea to go all the way back to day 3. Actually, it's not expensive, is it? What's with the pricing? Huh. I admittedly thought it cost more. Like a lot more. But going forward a day costs like almost 1 shard. And going back all the way to day 3 costs like maybe 50% more? Not even that, maybe? Okay, maybe I will go back in time. Damn it. Here I try to think my way through my conclusions and then just be wrong. Yeah, Stamatin burns his stuff on day 3, making very sure that I'm highlighting the right day. Let's go ahead and reset that if I can. Let's also check to see, because this is probably one of the days where I wasn't doing the glass thing. That's worth checking in on too. Day 3 in which the bell tolls. Let's look out for glass stuff if I can. Some resources. Loot? There's a loot object here? Oh my god, it's hidden Is that there every day? It's like hidden under the sheet so it doesn't glow except the corner of it? Are you... That's so subtle. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in this game? Wait. That's a significant amount of loot right at the beginning of every day that I didn't know was there. I feel insane right now. This room gets really cleared out as we move in, huh? You can see the progression in the environment. All these places I hadn't looted. So full of nut. This is when he came in because we were being assigned emergency powers. Let's see. I open the map and it says points are left unexplored, so we're gonna want to go check out the other thing if I can.
Dankovsky.
Might have been a little overkill. What really is this glass tower? So my question is, am I supposed to go to Stamatin's house early and break in or something to steal his stuff? Or am I supposed to just confront him when he's burning it and be like, no, don't burn it, and just talk him out of it? Those are two very different outcomes. You can't go here. The gooseberries. So you don't know what's holding it up. Oh, come on. We just told you that, what, scatterbrain? Memory's not what it was, huh? Yeah, they're just being mad at me. There's the hint about the brother Stamatin, who they call a genie because he's an alcoholic, which is a bit rude. Oh my god, my level of mania. Oh dear, oh me. Also, let's use this. No. Use you. And what does it reveal? Glass all the way up here. Something's going on all the way over there. God damn. I'm dying of a heart attack right now. Ooh. Hey man, you alright? You're shaking all over. Is this a seizure or something? Should I call a doctor? But doctor, I am Pathologic. My old man is something like that. Shaking first, then foaming at the mouth, and that was it. Straight to the grave. You should take some pills, you look awful. Who are you to lecture me on medicine? How about I teach you some physical injury instead? Oh, damn. I actually thought he might punch me or something. The town's just full of people that I can have be alarmed at my state. Looks like all the green people dried up the moment I talked to one of them. Nothing here gives you the effect that I want either. Is this the thing I'm looking for? It's something. How much longer, huh? Why are we just standing here, people? Why isn't the line moving? Hey, no cutting. Can't you see there's a line? What's the line for, if you don't mind me asking? I saw it in the pamphlet. It said they're recruiting orderlies for the hospital. Yeah, but it's moving so slow. It's like they're not recruiting at all. Can someone ask why it's taking so long? Will they feed us? I've heard orderlies get extra rations. Yes, you will be provided with a meal. Oh, that's good. Honestly, that's the only reason I'm here. I could use some bread. You're just here for the bread? What an oddball. Excuse me, but does anyone know why we're even standing here? Are they giving out bread? This is the line for people who want to volunteer at the hospital. Oh yeah? And what do we have to do there? What do you think, genius? Fight the plague. You guys hear that? He got in a line and doesn't even know why. Why are you taking up space then, huh? This is annoying enough without imposters hogging the line. Imposters? Watch your mouth, or you'll get to the hospital without having to wait in line. I'll put a hole in you. I see the volunteer recruitment drive for the hospital is in full swing. Best of luck to you guys, but I have to go. I don't think that's what I was here for. Yeah, this is just another event that's playing out because of my actions. So many loots. What do I even do with all these? Can I get past these people? Y'all are in my way. I'm having a heart attack and I'm gonna die. What? Where is it? Oh, must be inside. Seems like it. Haven't been in this building for a while, actually. Anything blue back here? Just asking for a friend. Ooh. Nope. It's you two.
Simon has picked you to perform a burdensome task.
How untimely our tragedies are. Right now, when we should be grieving and closely studying Simon's legacy, we are compelled to be saving the town from an unglorious death.
A life led with purpose never ends in death. Death only comes to those who live pointlessly.
I'm not so sure about their untimeliness. Simon has invited a doctor for a reason. He's amazed me. He knows things he should not know. So strange, yet so familiar. Even after his death, our brother knows what we need better than we do. Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. I've heard the last part of your conversation, so you believe my arrival at this exact point is no coincidence. Coincidences like these are where fate shows itself. These are not the discoveries you were looking for here, but you are the one the town needs today. Saburov desires to hand the power over to you. Ordinary townsfolk hope the doctor from the capital will stop the plague's triumphant parade. All this ceremony makes me feel uneasy. You'll have to get used to it, Bachelor. From now on, thousands of eyes will watch your every movement, unless you turn back now, of course. We, the rulers of this town, are prepared to provide you with resources, but you should be the one to choose our direction, Dankovsky. Which measures do you consider the most urgent? Wait, it's the same dialogue all over again, but it's different this time. Let's put my plans aside for now. Is there anything you want to tell me, perhaps? I'd like to ask you to keep in mind why you came here in the first place. It was Simon you came to see, so keep following his tracks. What do you mean? I have no hints for you, Bachelor. All I know is this. Simon's left a riddle for us. His death is a riddle. His disappearance is a riddle. His plans concerning our town and our life are a riddle. And you are the one who will have to solve it, because you are the one he's chosen. A fourth wall break. Simon was inscrutable, but he desired to be understood. Plenty of responsibilities will come crashing down on you now, but my brother is reminding you of your responsibility to yourself, the responsibility to grasp the mystery of other being. This is in my best interest too. When I was a child, Simon used to give me puzzles to solve, develop my mind. He would leave hints everywhere, in the most unexpected places. He liked problems that needed their conditions turned around if you were to solve them. I hope I can find time to do both. Maybe this is the entire point? That was the scene. That's interesting. Sort of an acknowledgement that some shit is afoot. A desperate need to make any sense of this inventory. I really wish you could just load your goddamn bullets, man. Give me a load bullets button. Like, my gun isn't loaded. Let me load this bullet in the gun. You can't pull it out unless you visit certain parts of the city, which is super goofy. When it takes up a whole inventory slot until it's loaded. A lot of currency items. Not especially likely to need them. When we communed with that clock up there, I definitely thought we were going to commune with that particular clock more often, but I don't think we do. Listen, could you let me go first? I can't stand this long. My back is killing me. If your back is that bad, how do you plan to go to work at the hospital? And who are you, the medical board? I'll manage just fine without you. I need morphine. This isn't a line for morphine. They're recruiting orderlies here. That's one way to look at it. I'm thinking strategically. Being an orderly means getting access to drugs. That's how I'll get my hands on some morphine. Be careful with your confessions. The town is under quarantine, and stealing morphine is a serious crime. You could end up in jail for that. Look, I just want to get into the hospital. I'll figure it out from there. I'm not an addict, I just have a bad back. Besides, have you seen that doctor of theirs, the one running the hospital? You can just tell by looking at him he's a morphine addict. Damn. Do you know that doctor personally? No, but I can spot people like that a mile away. You can spot them a mile away, but not up close. I'm Dr. Daniil Dankovsky. Pleased to meet you. Well, maybe not. Oh, crap. I'm sorry, I was only joking. Alright, no hard feelings. It was actually kind of funny. I like you, but keep in mind that if they catch you stealing morphine, I won't be able to bail you out. It's prison or the gallows. Is your back pain really worth your life and your freedom? No follow-up dialogue. No, I won't. No need won't make me sifting through trash. It's filthy. What? No need won't make me sifting through trash. What the fuck is that sentence? So it seems to be a joking reference to the fact that you aren't sifting through trash in this game when you were in the original game. You did it constantly. Like I've said before, I've summarized this game. Oh no!
Tower dribbles.
That was the wrong one. I've summarized this game for years, or the first game for years, as a game where you have a favorite trash can. That's just like a way I enjoy putting it. But in this game you don't look at trash at all. And he even goes like, ugh. Why would I do that? Which almost comes across as a yellow spandex comment. That's a little risky to do. I think about how in X-Men, Cyclops, like, what do you expect? What did you expect? Yellow spandex, as a joking reference to the original costume, but almost seems like it's a joke at the cost of the original comics that you're supposedly adapting, which comes across as like almost mocking people that want the thing that the franchise was known for before, for having bothered to show up for this new thing that's different. I don't think it's usually meant that way, but it can come across that way if you're not careful. Is there a way into his house? Social putrefaction. Fall this far. Like a bathtub full of empty booze? A little alarming. I might have to just play out the quest. I'll feel really stupid if I get to the end of this quest, and then it's just...
A good person.
See.
Despite all the stuff, a good person.
I want a hazelnut too. I don't have any on me. I'm terribly allergic. If I ate one, I'd bloat into a round shape and become a giant nut myself. Gee, can you show us? You're just lying. We've seen Stamatin around. Talking about the genie. It was a test that the thing is empty. I remember that. Let me into his house. This is a pretty long sequence of chasing this guy around.
As if things are animated.
Oh, here Peter buried the blueprints of the polyhedron. On the third day he will burn them. I didn't see this here. Wait. That's important. There's just a second prompt over here about how to get them from him. Okay. Where do I find them before he comes here to burn them? Will the guy tell me? An unknown creature with innocent eyes, like Telman. Damn. Must have been in the prompts then, right? Yeah, the mention of burying, it doesn't seem to be on the map, is it? Or on my quest log? Stuff throws me. Is there a specific... How do I... What is the logic of this part? What is the gameplay involved in finding this? Do I have... my shovel? Yeah, because I seem to just collect these forever whenever I get an artifact. So I have a shovel from some other day. But my detective vision doesn't show me where the thing is. Is this cow noticing where it is? Is it over here? I don't... get what the game's going for sometimes. But this is where he hid the plans. Oh, shit. There we go. It definitely feels like the Batman vision is very selectively useful in how much it shows you or doesn't show you what's going on. The Inquisitor wants to look at the polyhedron's blueprints. Unfortunately, Peter burned them the third day, but I didn't know where they were buried before the burning. Mm-hmm. Can't change the diagnosis. Like, her diagnosis is locked in, right? I wondered about that because it's always a question mark, so it makes me wonder if, like, I'm supposed to figure out how to lock it in. But I think the idea might just be that there was no infrastructure with which to confirm the diagnosis back then, so we permanently never get to confirm her fate. And then she dies. I was mainly tempted to come here just to see if I could find any glass. Just to try to fix up the bit of it that I've been using up. I'm down some amalgam and would like to use it at a similar rate at which I consume it. Oh yeah, I was imagining the bar district because I thought I could go into the bar and get some glass. Accidentally did a related zone that I'm much less familiar with. A funny bit is that I definitely see glass everywhere, or mirrors, I mean. I see mirrors everywhere when I'm just playing casually and not looking for them, but the moment I actually am wondering where they are, I'm like, I actually don't remember where any of them are.
Things everywhere.
Like I should almost be making an exhaustive list of them,
Cracking, screeching.
which would be a little hard to do on the fly. And now that we're especially confirming my ability, I need to go back in time. I especially want to confirm my... Oh, the furnace. I now especially want to make sure that I reduce my inventory to 12 and make sure it's the ones I want to keep. I say as I loot new things, which could backfire.
Old boy, he calls me. I'm not old yet. And I'm not
A pianist rejected Andre in the capital. A mechanical piano. He was rejected by a pianist and has despised pianists ever since. You were rejected romantically?
weaker than flesh. It snaps like a matchstick.
I guess I'm mostly just wrong about thinking I know where any of the characters are. Yep. Can't use that one. Let's visit a couple of vendors. One in the danger zone should actually be pretty good. Hello.
I could use some quiet.
Usually the ones around here seem to have all sorts of resources. Hello, Notkin. It's remarkable how I feel. I remember seeing glass mirrors absolutely everywhere, but cannot think of where any of those places actually are, now that I'm actually trying to. There's one.
Superstitions aren't real.
That wasn't worth that much, was it? So I guess in terms of farming goes, this would encourage you to look into the system where you get amalgam from people by euthanizing them. Which is noteworthy because that's actually kind of expensive, given the drugs that are involved. Oh, that's mercury tonic. Damn. That's some big heals. Well, I took it out because I did the mental math based on calomel being low value, and I was like, oh, okay. So if I check these out, that should be reduced by 4. And so I was doing my recalculation based on that. I was wrong. See, I'm underpaying. There we go. Heavy dose of morphine. Strychnine. Heavy dose of strychnine. Damn. So the riot district people give you like crazy amounts of resources. Oh, Twirene doesn't stack. Damn. We get more matches. I'm trying to play smart no matter how far into the campaign we go. Because I don't know when we're going to come back to these days and when we might need the resources that I left on my character that day. So I don't want to abandon my character to be shit and then come back and be like, oh, fuck, I have to make that day work now. All my shit's fucked. You looking for something? I got it all. Best goods in town. You know what I'm saying? The town is completely cut off due to the quarantine. Where did you get your wares from? Well, I'll be damned. We got ourselves a smart ass. Why do you care where the stuff comes from? Worried about ruining your reputation or something? No one in this town has any reputation anymore. Because the reputation meter is no longer in the video game. You'd better be bartering or be on your way, pal. Them's the rules. We had a joke about garbage cans and a joke about reputation in the same episode. Which I missed the first time through here. Got any medications or drugs? Don't have a large stock, but we can find anything you need. Know what I'm saying? We'll scrape the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. You're not a morphine junkie, I hope. I don't judge, I'm just curious. I'm a doctor. Well, I'll be damned. Why didn't you say so in the first place? I didn't know we had any doctors left in our town. See, I got this nasty pimple. Can you have a look? It's itching like a bitch. Sorry, pimples aren't my specialty. I research death. Come see me once you're dead. Haha, good one. So, are you interested in trading or what? Got any weapons or ammunition? Oh, I knew you were a serious person. We'll find anything you need. The question is, will you be able to pay for it? Guns are more valuable than life, you know. But I've got plenty of ammo. Show me what you... Ah! Fucker. He's down on his knees. Oh my god, there's a million people. Bitch, I've gun. This location is so fucking dense with people. Calm down. Okay, so I accidentally killed somebody. Clear all points. Accidental in the way where you shoot them with a gun on purpose in the face. But, you know, because they were charging at me. How am I doing? Knowing that death has consequence in this game makes me so jumpy about getting killed. Like, obviously, death, bad in general. But, like, I'm literally currently trying to fix part of my amalgam supply. So getting punched to death in the process would really fuck up that process. I didn't get as apathetic as I expected. Maybe because he punched me first? Yeah, I remember there being glass here. There you go.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
I don't know what the number means. Like, in relative terms, I mean. I know what numbers are, and I know what more amalgam means, obviously. But, like, I don't necessarily know how much any amount of amalgam is, because the meter doesn't have numbers on it. It's like, you got 30. I'm like, what? I can barely tell how much I have in the first place. Alright, please get me out of the apathy zone. There is an irony in shooting somebody in order to avoid losing amalgam to death, but also knowing that if I shoot somebody, I'm pretty sure it makes you go down the apathy meter, and that if you don't immediately treat it, also results in you losing more amalgam. Just in a less direct, more insidious way. It's a little harder to notice is happening. I did not expect to spend an entire day in the past, or an entire episode in the past, but there was a lot of new dialogue we found. Yeah, otherwise one of the primary ways of getting this treated is going to have to be, let's see.
Physician, heal thyself.
Treating my amalgam in the future is definitely going to have to come down to treating patients. And by treating, I mean killing. which will be expensive, but I guess that's the incentive to play the resource game and run the engine, which I'll be getting better at. We're already a bit in a situation where there are days where I'm like, what do I do with all this shit? I have an inventory full of shit. Look how many nuts I got. I like already completed every objective that I'm going for right now, but I have all these resources anyway. What do I do with all these nuts? Matches are definitely a bit of a trap. So you need matches in order to survive the plague days. At least somewhat. You can also keep spamming the thing, but that feels more costly because it's hard to recharge your gun. Oh, there's a thingy. But like ideally you only want to buy just enough matches to get through the Shabnakadur quest and get her shot and then not have to deal with her anymore. Because after that, matches have much less direct use and you can't sell them. It's one of the specific items that never seems to be valuable to anybody else. Looking at this strychnine because I'm like, at least that stacks. That's 12 slots. I can loop to tomorrow with a clearer conscience right now. I just stacked all of my resources into becoming strychnine. But yeah, because you can't trade them for anything, matches are like the first resource I would throw away if I need to transition to tomorrow.
It was quiet into night.
Womp womp. Recreating my problem in real time. So I believe since I got the relic, and I'm not really here to quest, and I got the shard information done, that's it? That's it for today? Y'all are here to taunt me, but I think that's just about the boat thing. Because they endlessly taunt me about this boat, which I can literally walk out and reach, which really defeats the purpose of... Like, it really undercuts what they're going for with the quest, or the interaction, and that I can just walk out here and touch it. Because apparently I will just walk out into the water. But they seem to be hinting I can do something to get the boat via time travel, maybe? Like, it's the idea that I should come here yesterday. I already broke that one, apparently. It's not totes sure what the value is. And out of all the things going on, it's maybe not my biggest priority. That is so much calomel. Like, damn. Oh, that's a lot of strychnine. Oh my god. One is worth 2. Overpaying by 1, so I can take the nut back out. That resolves some of my stacks. I just didn't need that coffee all that much. Oh, he doesn't want taurine. Oh, the strychnine didn't stack. I have too much of it now. Strychnine has the same value as twiring despite giving you half as much stuff. It's a little rough. But at least the taurine would stack. Don't especially need its effects right now. So if I'm doing this correctly, we should now be ready to save Stamatin. View decrees shows up. It shows up here even though it's not active yet. Actually, is it active on day 3? I mean, it must be because the things are there. I guess I do have access to the things by now. All right. So, let's go save Stamatin.